Oh my God, I can read. Okay. I used to think I couldn't read. Like back in school when I was 8, we had this reading time during class and you had to have a book to read or else you'd get in trouble or something. And everyone else, they seemed so happy or at least content just sitting at their desks and reading quietly. Like they could focus. But me, I couldn't do that even for 5 minutes. Mentally, like I would just pretend to read my book. Like I think I would try to read, but I would just sit there and be like, like the words felt too much for me and I would just like, like I would just pretend to read. And then when the time was up, whatever, they wouldn't check if you actually read your book or not kind of thing. So, and I was 8 and like, no judgment, it's fine. You get there when you get there. But like, whenever we had assigned reading for school, when I was 8, I remember that year, it was literally a picture book. Not a picture book, but there were a lot of pictures. I remember my mom reading the book to me and like, I don't know. And then when I was like 10, I randomly borrowed Matilda from the library and I read it so fast. Like I was so surprised with myself. I was like, oh my God, I can read. And then I think when I was 13, I kind of like hit a rock or something that I stopped reading. The difficulty to concentrate on reading came back. So I kind of stopped reading, unless I had to for school. Even during an exam, whenever you had to read some sort of like short essay, short story, whatever, I would have to like stick my fingers in my ears and use my hands as like blinders and mouth the words to myself so that I could get through. I just had to really concentrate. Otherwise, I just couldn't. And I only started picking reading back up fully when I was 20. So how many years is that? 14 to 20, I didn't read at all. So I hadn't read for like at least 6 years for my own pleasure. So yeah, when I was like 20, this was like, okay, 2020 onwards, I started getting back into reading and I realized that I can read. I just needed to be quiet. So yeah, hey, long story short, in recent years, I have accepted and realized that it's okay that I need silence to read. Oh my God, I can read.